Before this video starts, I just wanted to say I know that there's a watermark on this video. I'm going to get it fixed. This will be the only video that I use a watermark on. It's gonna be fine. I'm fixing it. Don't worry about it. I know it's annoying, but just deal with it for one video. Hello everyone and welcome back to District on Demand, the best DC United fan channel and MLS fan channel. I'm your host Nick, the local DC United fan, and we're here for the preview, our first preview on the channel. And our first preview of the new season, preview against FC Cincinnati for our second match week. If you haven't seen the last video doing a match review of our last match against FC Charlotte, then make sure you go check that out. Link will be in the description. It'll be in the top right of the screen as well. Watch that match review. Come back here. Okay. Match preview. FC Cincinnati. All-time record. I have all the stats pulled up. I've made sort of a list of what we're going to be looking out for during the game, what to look out for in the build-up to the game. Our all-time record against them is 3 wins and 3 draws, so we've actually never lost to FC Cincinnati. Obviously, they're a pretty new team. They came into the league, I believe it was 2019 or 2018, somewhere around that. And last time we played, we won 4-2, 2 goals from Paul Arriola, 1 goal from Nigel Roberta, and 1 goal from Birnbaum. One of those players is not at the club anymore, and the other one of those players, Roberta, is injured for it's a long-term injury. We know that he's out. Also looking at some other team news, we know that Roberta's out. Jeremy Garay is still out injured, and Russell Canhouse, we're hoping that he comes back into the squad soon, but he's out again for this one. So that looks like another start for Drew Skundrick in the CDM position. A few more fun facts and stats about FC Cincinnati. They haven't won in 13 games, and they've conceded at least 2 goals in their last 6 matches in MLS. And obviously, if you didn't know, Pat Noonan is their new manager. They signed him back at the about mid-December. So this is his first season. Didn't start off well against Austin FC. They ended up losing that game 5-0. Not good start for Cincinnati in comparison to our win against Charlotte. Cincinnati, they're bad, and we know that they've been bad. Last season, they were 14th, only 20 points from 34 games. They only won 4 games, and 22 losses as well. Compared to us being in 8th place, obviously, we just barely missed out on playoffs. And early on, very early on, nothing has changed really for Cincinnati. Again, 14th right now in the Eastern Conference, 28th in the Supporters' Shield, which is last place, compared to us being 2nd in the Eastern Conference just behind Columbus Crew, and 3rd in the Supporters' Shield behind Columbus Crew and Austin FC. And if you didn't know, or you aren't really that familiar with MLS, the Supporters' Shield is basically the full league table combining the Western Conference and the Eastern Conference. Here we have a quote from our manager, Hernan Losada. He says, "We will make adjustments to play on the road, but never forget how we play and who we are. We have our style of play, and that will remain no matter who the opponent is. Excuse me. But of course, there are certain things that we need to adapt, adjust, or be careful with based on the opponent. On the road, it's also about experience and controlling the game in difficult moments, not always playing at the same tempo or knowing when to go forward and when to keep the ball to kill the speed of play." So pretty much he's trying to say that when we're playing on the road, even though we're playing on the road, we still want to play at our same pace, at our same aggression. I watched a little bit of the FC Cincinnati and Austin FC game highlights and a little bit of the match replay. They're not very aggressive. They are pretty weak in areas like keeping the ball. They're not very good at finishing their chances. Obviously, it was really hard for them to create chances, and on the other hand, they're not good at stopping their opponent from creating chances. I also noticed that they're not very good at defending on the wing, and they're not good at defending set pieces, which I think is 2 of our strong points demonstrated in the game against Charlotte. And they're not very good at aerial duels, which is, again, I believe, one of our strengths. So I think it's very likely for us to control the air in this match. I think we're going to get some really good performances. Another good performance from Brad Smith, I think, is on the way. Julian Gressel, they're definitely going to have a lot of chances to get crosses into the box. I think Edison Flores is due up for a good performance. And I think Andy Najar is going to have a lot of space to control the midfield. He's going to have a lot of space to drive forward. And he's going to have a lot of space for long shots, which we saw in the last game. He looks very dangerous on that front. I believe the odds and what most websites and sources, articles, everything is saying is that DC United will win 3-1. My personal prediction is that we'll win 2-0. We'll get another clean sheet. I'm really confident in this game. We know FC Cincinnati is not very good. I know that I said that this game was going to be a test to really see who we are going into this season, but that was just because Charlotte, they're new to the league, and I think they'll probably break FC Cincinnati's streak of being bottom of the table in the Eastern Conference. I think Charlotte might be slightly worse. I know this was a little bit of a short video, but I am also short on time. I'm literally recording this 7:30 p.m. It's probably going to go out to you guys just after 8 p.m. So I'm going to edit this really quickly, get this out. I was going to record this yesterday, but I never had the time to. By the way, please come to the live watch along for this match. If you're watching the game, or if you're in the car, you can't see the game, and you want some updates from a DC United fan perspective, make sure you tune into that. It will be on this YouTube channel. It'll be live on YouTube. Analyze sort of the lineup to the game, their lineup, and just everything that goes on during the game. It'll all be on the live reaction. We'll be watching the game basically together, which I think is really fun. So you guys can share your thoughts in the comments as the game is going on. I can share my comments. It's just gonna be a lot of fun. It's our second watch along of the season. We did one for Charlotte FC, and we didn't get tons of viewers, so I'd like to get a little bit more. My Twitter will also be linked in the description, and I will see you at the watch along. And if you're not going to be coming to the watch along, then I'll see you for the match review, where we analyze this game once it is all finished.